Never had dim sum at Shinjuku kiosk before, but it should be quite the feast for sure. Ooh, and that's Paimon's stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go find Gammix. Let's go!
No, my sword!
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out.
Let's all take a seat!
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you!
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Wow, so much delicious food!
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon...
Eat! If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as... What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more?
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few Oh, listen! Paimon's figured it out. Let's think about this for a second, Gammix. You invited us to this awesome restaurant, and that would explain why you try to keep your friends and family...
Are you
Huh? You know Shincho?
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many...
Okay, enough with the teasing.
What? Oh, Paimon, that...
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale. My dad... He always wanted me, but that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever want.
Have you ever talked to him, about your...
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of... According to my dad, though, that was...
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but one day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right... In the end, I was so angry that don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm No. I know that it wasn't... But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor...
Gammix.
But I'm sure you both already know. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So I found a job. Still, change takes...
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk.
Actually, we told Xianyun that we would go to her kite making.
Oh?
Are you interested in...
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
That title Oh, certainly.
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second.
Is that...
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely.
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dyes on a kite...
Great! The more the merrier!
Hello, friends.
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. Apologies in advance.
Wait! Shenhe?
See? It worked.
Are you okay, Ganyu?
I'm fine. I just...
Huh. Was it that
Chilly, huh? Master always... Paimon doesn't think...
Was I asleep? Must have been a
Did you not sleep last night? Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me.
I couldn't... I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is
Gammix. The name sounds familiar. People tell me you're an extreme...
well, you know me.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite making.
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long...
Me too! I want to participate in the kite flying competition. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when...
Wow, you're really...
As for myself, I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the but Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have... It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop. So my motivation for being here might be a little different.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is
Who is it that speaks of one?
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon!
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest adeptus. So delicious. Paimon's life is...
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. The materials are over here. The regular dies, and as for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instruction.
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on... Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you...
We're not in any hurry to get started.
Hey, Gammix, want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done...
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh?
No, it's not... it would take too long to explain. What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design?
I want a swanee!
That might...
True, but I still want to...
Shenhe, it would be great.
I see.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, all right. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead.
Oh, no need. I'll just... Anyway, we perhaps...
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a fit?
Yep.
One is look.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it...
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would when giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would...
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply...
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression...
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start, right now. We should get started on our kite now. Let's go. First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at? Oh, that's not a complete... If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh. Now, what expression should we give her? Since the kite... Ooh, like this? Now that we've decided, let's make it happen. It's done! Paimon has to say. Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us!
Let one take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a
Yep. The coloring...
If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might... if you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines.
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not... Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands
Oh. Well, now that you mention it...
Exactly.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed?
You are most filial, Shen.
The swanee that Gammix and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more...
The eyes and ears glow in the dark. So you're sure to see your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer.
What about your kite, traveler?
It's self-
It makes her look like she's already won the competition.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh? Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of Oh, and to do so by making use of this? One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence. Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who...
There's wind up ahead! Looks like we can glide over!
This Fontanian
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the...
Calm yourself. Do you have any
One believes it drifted in the direction. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one...
Your concern is Miss Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciple. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius...
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you...
One presumes...
Huh?
Regard the situation with which we are now...
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no salt. Say something, Mountain Shaper.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her...
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve...
Absolutely not.
That is not our kite.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an adeptus? I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain.
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... Well, and if that's all...
We finally caught up. You sure do. Mooncarver? Mountain Sheeper?
You!
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird...
It is of no consequence. Long has one...
Then you are not...
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is all...
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer.
One has guests to attend to. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already?
They're back.
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out. Gammix offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that...
Oh?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies, or... He looked quite
Now that you mention it, Gammix did seem to have a rather strange attitude toward...
A reflection. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol.
Shenhe?
It may, if Gammix truly sees a kite as a reflection.
Well, people often have different points of view.
Just like some people can eat spicy food.
Exactly. That's why tolerance...
Tolerance and understanding?
We were just chatting. You don't have to...
One was midnight fast approaches, if you are otherwise unoccupied.
Oh, it's been so long since...
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is Shenhe, Ganyu.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play. If you're ready to serve the food, we can help keep... Phew! Go! This is...
Oh, I can feel... Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked...
How do we look?
She asked them just like that?
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined!
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor and... What colors have you been partial to lately, Shen?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently...
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank...
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun! This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's It's a good thing Gammix isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the...
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon... Oh, well... One will just have to extend one's thanks and
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such...
It appears that he wishes to break free from the...
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since...
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between
One has only heard that the two...
He ran away from home?
Oh?
Ran away, you say?
Oh, okay.
What?
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, he possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye. At a gathering of adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogius made for her was too... However, when one asked Menogius' opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. And later... one means to say that it is a time to address problems fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from...
That's...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use.
Is there anything I can do?
Combining our... Aha! How about this? Does that make sense to...
Yep. Oh,
Now then, I counsel rest for all.